Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you today the worst team you will ever see in your life. And I am not talking about the Sixers, who, by the way, can I just say, they lost to the Spurs by like 70 points last night, and Kawhi and Duncan didn't play. Let's just think about that for a second. They lost by 70 points to a team missing its two best players. That's crazy. Anyways, so what you're watching today obviously is some Aquarium Hardpoint. First of all, Aquarium, I despise this fucking map, man. I despise it. Not so much because the map is so terrible, it's because the way they made it is once you choose a lane, you have to stick in that fucking lane, and it takes so long to get around the map because the map isn't very connected, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get to places very easily. If you go to like the right side of the map, you have to stay there and go through the entire right side to get to the middle. You can't just cut through to the middle, so it's really fucking annoying. But anyways, we're playing some Aquarium Hardpoint in some arena mode. Now, what you guys are gonna witness is quite honestly the GOAT performance. This is the greatest performance of all time. Right now, I'm LeBron in the finals last year, and I'm playing with fucking Deli, J.R. Smith, and Shumpert. And all three of them are just trash, not doing shit, basically. When you guys look at this final scoreboard, you'll see that it's just me by myself doing my thing, and my team all shit, and the other team just not even doing anything really that great, but just such a team effort. Man, I just couldn't handle it. Now, anyways, before we talk about this anymore, first of all, let me say a few things. Number one, I uploaded a bit late last night, just a little bit late. I don't know, probably like 8 o'clock or something. So if you are in America, you might have missed that. So go check it out. It was a real talk episode talking about these. It's just a prank, bro. Prankster channels, you know, the fucking twerking in the hood, gone sexual, gone wrong social experiment 2015 videos. You know what I'm saying? You know the type. So if you want to hear me roast those motherfuckers, go watch that video from yesterday. Now, number two, I need you guys' opinion. All of you right now, everyone, I know you right here, I'm talking to you. You're on another tab doing something else, listening to me. Get back on this tab right now, motherfucker. I'll give you a second. Alright, you're back on the tab. Go to the description of this video. I have a video there from my second channel, and it's a series idea that I want to test to see if you guys want to see it on the main channel. I think it went fairly well for the second channel, but obviously there's way more people over here, so just click on that video in the description. It's basically me roasting people, so if you like me roasting people, definitely go check that out. Now, go over there, watch that video on the second channel, and let me know if you want me to bring that series over to this channel and like make it a true series or whatever, because this is how I test a lot of my series. This is where Smack and Sweaty started. It started on the second channel. I asked people if they liked it, and I brought it over here on the main. So let me know if you want it, and if you do, just leave a comment probably on that video or this video. I mean, I'll read them both. It doesn't matter, I guess, but leave a comment whether you want me to actually do that as a series or not, and I'll bring it over here to the main channel. Also, keep in mind when you're watching that video, I didn't roast those kids nearly as bad as I would if I was making it for the main channel. Like, that was just kind of like a test episode, so I didn't put as much thought into it, into kind of like, all right, I need to make sure this is really good content for the main channel or whatever. I was just like, all right, let me just throw out this idea to the second channel, see if they like it, and if they do, I'll make a official, like, really good first episode for the main channel. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's like 70% of how good I could make the episode if I really sat there and thought about it and everything. So just let me know if you guys want that, yes or no, and you guys might see a new series depending on, you know, the feedback I get. Now back to this gameplay, okay? Back to the fucking gameplay at hand. As you guys are witnessing, I'm not sure how I edited the video. I'm not actually watching the gameplay. It's happened like 3 days ago or something like that, fairly recently, so it's still pretty fresh in my mind. I know what's going on. You know, I'm going in the hill picking up like 4 pieces, and we're still not getting control of the hill. It's just unbelievable. I have to think that if this was on a different map with the exact same teams, it would have been a little bit easier for me to win this game, for sure, because the way Aquarium works is like, once I spawn out, like, you spawn the fuck out. Like, you are really far away from the hill once you spawn out, and there's only like 2 ways to get to the hill, and they're usually watching it. It's really annoying to spawn out on Aquarium, so I'm thinking if this was on like Combine or something, I probably would have won this game, because I would have been able to get enough like control and stuff to win the game. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know, but I think it would definitely been closer for the effort that I put in. Like, I don't want to spoil the score early, but as you guys are watching the gameplay, you can basically tell that I'm fucking destroying these kids, and you guys can just imagine what the final scoreboard's gonna look like. But anyways, like, that's kind of something that I've noticed in Black Ops 3 is I can't carry the team to a victory as easy as I could in BO2, and I'm not quite sure why that is. I think there's 2 reasons. Number one is the spawns in this game. It really does spawn you out. It punishes you for making mistakes. So I really gotta play the spawns. Like, I gotta be very aware of that. I'm very aware of like the timer and stuff. Like, if there's 10 seconds left in a hill, do not push the fucking hill. You cannot get away with that in this game. Or if the other team has spawns and you don't, like, you can't really just sit there and continually flood the hill, especially like if your team sucks and they're not gonna trade any kills with you. But you can't just sit there and keep flooding the hill because you spawn way too far out for that. So if you try to do that, you maybe get 1, 2, maybe 3 opportunities max to break the hill. So it's better to just right in the beginning of the hill go around, get the spawn, and try to do it that way than just sit there and take the risk of like flooding the hill, you know what I'm saying? Because flooding the hill is a risk. You might break it, you might not, and if you don't, you're spawning out and you just gave them an extra like 15 seconds. So it's always better to go around in this game for sure and just secure the spawn. And you know, it's much easier to secure. It's such a wide area, and as long as you're back there, they aren't going to spawn there basically. So it's much easier to do that than try to get into the hill and, you know, kill like 2-3 people or whatever. So that's the number one reason why it's way harder, is because the way the spawns work in this game is that it really does punish you for not playing smart. And number two is the kill streaks, man. The kill streaks. Number one, they're way harder to get, and number two, they don't really do that much. They're not that effective. I will say, like, some of them can be effective at times. A Hellstorm in this game isn't as good as a Hellstorm in BO2, neither is the Lightning. So when I would call in like a Hellstorm and a Lightning in BO2 on like a Road to Master or something, that was basically free control of a hill, right? I would break the hill with that, okay? But in this game, it's not always guaranteed that I will break the hill with that, so that's why I kind of get mad in this game. Just from like what I've experienced so far, I think it's harder to carry in this game than it is in BO2 for sure. Maybe, yeah, probably even harder than Advanced Warfare. Even though Advanced Warfare didn't have any streaks, it didn't punish you for pushing hills. Like, you would spawn still fairly close to the hill, and obviously you have the fucking exo abilities and shit, so you can get back to the hill in 1 second, which even though you kind of have like better movement in this game, you don't have AW movement where you're just super fast with overclock, so it punishes you for that, whereas it did in AW. So I think this is the hardest game out of all like the league plays, I guess, to like carry a shit team to a victory in this game. I think the scoreboard should probably be up on the screen by now. Let me read you the fucking scoreline, okay? 57 kills, 21 deaths, so almost a 3 KD with the 60 bomb almost. 1 minute of hill time, basically. And 32 defends, bro. Now, let me just look at something here. The entire rest of the lobby, all 7 players, okay? Even though my team did have 1 new player for sure, maybe 2, I don't know. 6 defends, 4 defends, 7 defends, 5 defends, 2 defends, 4 defends. I have more defends myself than my teammates and the enemy team combined. But as you can see from the enemy team's scoreboard, 3 minutes of hill time, 2 minutes of hill time, 1 minute and a half of hill time, 2.5 minutes of hill time. They were all just stacking the fuck out the hill, man, as you can tell, because I got 32 defense. I would go in there, pick up like a 3-piece or something, or a 2-piece or a 3-piece, even a 4-piece I picked up in this game, and they would just spawn up again and take control of the hill, or, you know, the last guy would kill me and my teammates couldn't finish it off or something like that. That was it. Like, we just couldn't get control of the hill. Like, we lost 250 to 106, and I dropped 32 defense, like almost 60 kills. I don't deserve to lose 250 to 106 with this performance that I fucking put on, man. I got more kills than everyone else on the other team combined. Wait, let me make sure that's accurate. Hold on. 20 plus 15 is 35 plus 27. Alright, actually, I was wrong. They did have 62 kills as a team, and I had 57 solo. So I had more kills than my whole team combined, at least, and I basically had the same amount of kills as the other team, and we lost by almost 150 points. That's arena mode in a nutshell in this game. I don't know, it's very hard to carry in this game, man, because of the spawns and the kill streaks. It just makes it hard to carry. I don't know. Anyways, that's pretty much it, man. Remember, check out yesterday's video if you missed it, and most definitely check out the video in the description on my second channel and let me know whether you guys want me to bring that in as a series, yes or no. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.
You got a secret, like you victorious. I'm back on a Tuesday and fucking feels glorious. I'm on the backbeat, sipping in the backseat, listening to NSYNC. No, not Backstreet.